Overall Setting Podcast. Overall Settings. You know you are the leader now. You're taking over with speed now. Overall Settings. Yes, you're on the go. Everybody want to watch your show. You're watching Overall Settings Podcast.
I'm feeling this aura. Yeah, that's the deal in this
Live on Overall Settings.
I'm the vice and to the world, ambassador to the universe, and we are representing Overall Settings.
Splash the artist, sing a splash. Yeah, man. Overall set.
Your big respects to original Dan Raja, Apache Indian in the place. Catch me on Overall Setting.
This is Shinehead. I found out. So here what? As pertain to the overall setting. And for the main devices, you know, say a Protestant version of the doubt straight out. I'm watching a piece and represent the overall setting.
Hey yo, check this out. This is Anthony Cruz live and direct, and I'm here to tell you about the Don't Know Us overall setting scene.
This is Silver Cat, a.k.a. Iron Claw. And I will be on the overall podcast settings.
From see the face and hear the voice, them know say Rasta British, the true leader. I'll be featured live on overall settings podcast.
Bonjour tout le monde. You know it's me, your girl Joe, now representing with the Overall Settings Podcast Show.
Hey, don't know fearless wonder. I'm here represent the overall setting. Catch me live on overall. This is Jay Warren, and you can check me out live on overall podcast. No gonna make them name. What's put me the Salaman and Chigana overall? Me coming some like boy fire every 16. Holy man a fire AK-47, but soldier man. Them a fire HLO.
No shot. It coming like shot talk in our next language. In our part I sang though. I mean, they tell me if I'm wrong. I mean, I look at the lyrics and it's like me can't to make out what she has said, but me know say it's so that weird, brother.
Yo.
It's so that weird, G. We don't lie. She go out with herself.
For real, man. For real.
This is another episode of Overall Settings. You know, the podcast that differs where we always highlight the artists them of yesteryear, the man them who chop the bush for the current icons of today. But one of the things that we stand firmly upon is always bringing the diamonds in at the rough. The people them where you guys probably not get the opportunity for hear, but them bad in a for them little corner of the world anywhere them there. I mean, this artist, you know, as our music has been played on mainstream radio, you know, just for, you know, give her insight of who we are dealing. She also has had the opportunity to work with some, you know, award-winning producers. You know what I mean? One of them actually was over here. You know what I mean? Big up Father Snow Cone. You know what I say? She is signed with very huge records, and you know, them a make some waves right now, brother. I just see her in a nice right up in the Star, and you know, she a go and do her thing. And I mean, what you think about what you just hear a while ago?
Mad.
So now we.
Yeah, man.
So now we,
Yeah, for real.
So like a Caesar artist, one of them artists who were like, she put me in the mind of like one of them young Diana King, or you know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Anybody in them range there. You know what I mean? Cause she mix up the DJ thing with the, you know, the nice voice, the nice singing voice, and trust me, man, she a go on, brother.
Run back that song.
You want me to run it back one more time?
One more time.
All right, we'll shot back that one now. I can. Kadijahh. Yeah.
We looking beautiful like sunrise.
Bad song. I'm gonna tell you one thing about a woman. A woman have a way to build you up like another song, yeah. Whosoever she has sing that song yeah, to.
In the years to say weak. Yeah.
Cool now, man. Whosoever she has sing that song yeah, to would have supposed to feel like him are the only man in the world. You understand? But then you have a next time again when you get her up on her wrong side. She can make you feel like you not exist or like you want to crawl under one rock or something like that. You know what I say? So that one your name, Whack. Whack it name.
It's Kadijah.
Listen to singer.
Tired of your lame excuse. And next man I go fit in your shoes. You better know. But you're bragging. Tell your friend boy you have it.
Yeah, pull up. Yeah. No,
It's
stand.
Kadijah.
Hold on. Yo. Hold on. They
Hold on.
go from weekend.
Brother, yeah, I can to you can't. From I can to you can.
Yeah, tell
You
you.
know what I say? So she have a way to big you up and break you down same time. The more your ears for the start, you know. Because she don't come and stuff and play, you know.
It's Kadisha. I'm tired of your lame excuse. And next man I go fit in your shoes. You better know. But you're bragging.
Bomba!
Tell your friend boy you have it. When girl nature calling. My youth the thing whack. No say you whack. But you're bragging. Tell your friend boy you have it. When girl nature calling. My youth the thing whack. No say you whack. So me changing mood and me take it outside. Me and him just jumping at the ride. When we are cruising, stop by the riverside. Everything cool and everything nice. In my bonus split for me, I think I must slide. Me said the reasoning feels so nice. And the place and the vibe so right. Me said tonight, my must.
So what you say?
When time I'm ready for the ride. What? In a 1 minute him commit suicide for me. Kiss me teeth and tell him my mind. So you have a good chop, but you're just
So what you say? John, what done it?
Friend boy, you
I
have
done
it. When girl nature calling. My youth the thing whack. No say you whack. But you're bragging. Tell your friend boy you have it. When girl nature calling.
My youth your thing. My youth your thing. John, what done? That's a.
Kadisha.
Yeah, we are telling us. See that come and stuff you play, brother. So anyway, without further ado, a very warm overall settings welcome to the bad artist here. We're full of a song, full of a style, and as Card to see, she full of her attitude too.
Yeah, tell you.
So without further ado, a very warm overall settings welcome to Kadijah. Welcome, Mama. Welcome. What you going?
Oh, I just realized I'm my A. Not here now.
Yeah, well, I hear you loud and clear, man. What you going?
Nothing me just there and I eat
Right.
one. You're not
Down in a Jamaica, lockdown, you know, you're going to the house for what about the next 3 days, you know, so I guess in a time like this, you know what I mean, we know say we're going to get some hot song, you know. We know say you must have something to cook up, though.
Well, you don't know, so we are working on some new singles. And of course, there's always some we are working on and something in a studio. But you don't know, say pandemic kind of slow things down, but we're still putting our foot forward.
Well, it sounds like you are press gas, I mean, you're not slow about your thing. May I hear a little frying thing go on over there. So you don't have a headset where you're there?
No, I'm not having a headset. I don't know, I'm here the frying.
Do you have a headset? You have a headset, which one are you there?
You have a headset?
Yeah.
Hold on there.
Yeah, so I mean we're there with Kadijah right now. Bad artist.
Access to it or
okay, all right. Now, catch you, may I hear a little frying sound. So.
All right, hold on there.
Okay, cool. Love that. Let me try and see if sound can be a little different.
All right, how is this
Yeah,
now?
yeah.
Because
That sounds a lot better. That sounds a
great,
lot
great,
better.
great, Carl.
Yeah, yeah. Hear
Yeah,
we loud and
yeah.
clear.
Yeah, mommy, I hear now.
Okay, all right. No, so Portmore. You know what I mean? That's where you were born and bred. Um, I don't know if that's where you still reside or if that's where you lived all of your life. But what was it like growing up over there, and how early can you remember you developing this passion for music?
Well, I've been singing from I was small, to be honest. Always I sing, always, entertaining people outside, dressing up, singing to my family and friends. So it's just something that came natural to me. Also, my dad, he is also in music, so he's a producer also. Um,
Oh wow.
so well, really originally I started in choir. Then I left from choir, high school choir, to going on to doing my own local songs, writing songs from 18, 19, and then I went on to Magnum Kings and Queens of dancehall, and then just take me look at time I go up and I go and do my thing. So it's
Oh, you
it's
know,
a
I
it's
say.
a journey. Yeah, it's
Mm.
a journey and it's a learning process at the same time, because there is a lot to learn as a young artist.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, so there's always room for growth and working.
Portmore has a host of phenomenal, talented individuals. Some of them, I mean, Cartel, obviously, come from over them side there, I mean, you have Frisco Kid, you have Terror Fabulous, I mean, who are some of the artists that inspired you, whether it be within your community, Portmore, or, just overall in general? Who are some of the artists that inspire Kadijah?
Well, for the male side, of course, I love Cartel music. I love his writing skills, so I tend to always say, "Hey, Cartel can write this." So I think was something with Cartel write, and I also love all of the female artists. I don't know, from Patra. I really appreciate her style of music and the
Mm.
roughness, as well as the prettiness and the petiteness that she came with. So. Um, I'm trying to think of other persons, but there's a lot of artists, of course. There's a lot of influence and person that you listen to, and you try to put it in your own craft, but still be yourself. So
Mm.
Mm.
Okay, all right. So I'm asked about artists. Your dad was an engineer. How much
yes.
was that influential to your music also? And he was an engineer. What was like the studios he worked in?
All right. So he worked with persons like Sly and Robbie.
Oh
He
wow.
worked, yeah, he worked along with even my manager, Chester
Mm.
Walker.
Big up
So
Mr. Big up Mr. Walker. Yeah.
Yeah.
yes, very huge record. So it was just in the making where he introduced us and we started to work together. So he knew him, and we just worked together. So he worked with Sly and Robbie, Big Art Studios, mixing labs. So he came from all of those people who worked in the music. But I don't know. I'm my type.
So I actually grew up like, like seeing,
Around music,
yeah,
yeah.
you were exposed to it, I mean, from a very early age. So you got it honestly. You know what I
Well,
mean?
about that part of it, the relationship that me and my dad have, it's really differently, because he wasn't really around much when I was growing up. So it was just me and my mom and
Okay.
my music. So it wasn't where I went to studio with him all the time, be our own
Hmm.
artist. It wasn't that experience for me. I had to learn stuff out on my own. So it
Love
wasn't
that.
like, yeah. But him give me few pointers now when I'm grown, which I
Hmm.
do appreciate still, and he gives me advice when I really need it.
Mm.
So that's where we just stand, but we're good, to be honest.
Respect, respect,
Yeah, man. Big
respect.
up that is here we are.
Yeah.
So what was it like? Like, all right, so you're in the choir, and then, actually doing what you do. And like, how early do you think like you started to create songs like off of your own, or were you doing that while you were in the choir or prior to when you were in the choir?
To be honest, I know. So when you're younger, you're always a singing, and I sing some foolishness. But when we really put pen to paper was like when 15 coming up to 16, 17. 17 though is definitely when I recorded my first single, and it did bad. I like we go to stage shows in a Portmore, New Land, everybody start to wonder where's this little girl come from, and we used to
Wow.
par with other artists, male artists mostly, and they used to say, hey, yo, you have to come with me. So I say, you know what? Me I come, and I so come to build up my local stage presence and
Right.
get fee. You understand?
Mm.
Get used to the crowd and get me people get to know me.
Yeah, man, build a confidence, you know.
Yeah.
Isn't it amazing? You know what I mean? Like the process, like all right, when you just start out. So it's like in any profession, you know what I mean, you always hone your craft, you know what I mean? And then, like you said, you were writing. Initially, you start out singing a little song, them probably you even, I don't know if you're one of them people that we used to have a style where we listen to song them where we love and we write them out word for word. Or then sometime we might hear a song where we like and we like do it one a rendition of it and like change the words to the song or whatever. You know what I mean? But then when you start to create like your own melodies, you start to create your own words, you start really grasping the concept of what you're doing. You know what I mean? So it's like you're honing your craft, and then you get to a point now, which in you say you start to take out the pen and the paper at the age of 15. So within the space of 2 years now, you have songs, you move to the studio. What was it like hearing your voice or like recording? You know what I mean? I know it had to be like the most amazing thing.
Well, I'm gonna speak for myself. Um, I believe in myself that for one, I know that I am talented and I know I have the talent, just need a little support and the backative. But at the same time, when the first time I hear my voice, I was like, nah, this sound too annoying. I said to myself, this sound too annoying, and me and some advice is to just to me and some advice too soft. So me used to know after when we start writing back now, me just start to be rough things. So that's just the honesty. But me know it did sound good, but in a mind, I said, no, me not like hear myself now. So
So hold on. So what was the first song you wrote that you actually took serious and say, yo, I like that song, I want to do that song, this right here. Which was your first song?
well, the first song that I actually ever recorded and wrote was a song called "Love the Way You Hold Me, Baby" for a 17-year-old with no broke out yet.
Well, mommy did feel more than one day.
I said, what you talking about? What you talking about?
What? Your hand. I
No,
must your
well,
hand.
Want a little piece, though.
I
Want a
mean,
little piece.
she said, "Boy, I mean, I like them something in the but daughter you go on." So she used to always just support me regardless of what me I sing. And so this song was like, me love the way you hold me, baby. I don't know if you know want to hear how
Yeah,
it
of
go.
course,
Man,
of
them not
course.
want a little
Of
piece,
course, of
man.
course. Definitely.
Oh my God. So it was like when I sang love the way you hold me, baby. Love the way you hold me, baby. Love the way you hold me, baby, all night long. Baby, me just to impress. Look romantic, release the stress. Oh yes, baby, you're the best. Hypnotize me and keep me interest me. I wiggle me to the committee. Make you stay with me. So it was really simple and people did love it because my voice sweet and so them too used to say
You
yeah.
say you was 17 them time then?
May I tell you?
Mother Road, Mother Road,
Mad.
Mother Road, Mother Road,
Yeah,
Mother Road.
man.
So, and you actually recorded that song. So, was that actually released, or that was just like a little personal thing where you did have a play amongst your friend them or whatever?
Well, me that call it, I would call it release. It wasn't on like no Spotify at that time or no iTunes, but it did release in our community. It did a release to other people community. So it was like people was getting familiar with the voice of Kadijah. So I would have say release, but not fully released. I don't even know where song there right now on people's phone, but It's just the truth. But it was just a young song, and it was good.
So was it like over a rhythm with the out already, or somebody actually lit the rhythm for you?
It was a rhythm that somebody had created, and it was an artist friend of mine, a
Mm-hmm.
guy, and he had the rhythm, and he was like, "Hey, try to find the rhythm, you know. Like you're
Man.
too shy. Like use a voice, you know. You can sing." So I said,
Yeah,
"All right then."
you move like you're shy, because you take the camera off of your face and the people them can't see you.
Oh, sorry. It's just because me no know. Each time I turn the something, me no know it a turn. So
That
me
boy-
not have to stay with me. Me I try to
right.
work with it.
Set it right there, sir. Right there,
All
sir. Right.
right.
Yeah. Come on, why you come go on like you're shy, you know? You know what I mean?
No man.
If you
Are
sing
you
them song there at 17, you was a shy then.
cause you got to tell me why you name this attitude, you know.
Wow.
We want to know about the Monica there, you know.
Can you imagine if you know hear the song when me sing for Magnum? Ah, Jesus, no don't start for me.
No, because you actually sound like a very nice person. So you know what I mean? When you say miss
That
attitude
that
now.
question had to be asked, guy. If him never asked it, me never asked it. Gold boss.
Go oh Lord Jesus. You know say to one oh my god. Gold boss. I said gold boss because I have a song called Good Like Gold.
Mhm.
My always boy first thing that them say, especially man, you good like you good like gold. I'm like, all right, yeah, man, yeah,
You just title it.
yeah, exactly. Cause me have to just can't load it up neither, but me have to say yeah,
Just title on a subtle, not too loud but subtle.
Yes.
yeah.
You know? When them hear the words gold boss, them supposed to know what that means.
Here what me I say. Kadijah says she can, and she's a gold boss, and she will make you know if you walk.
Mm-hmm.
So we know that much so far.
And give the attitude same way. Cause if you walk, you go get the attitude.
It sounds like your writing process. I mean, I know a lot of artists, them draw from them own a personal experience. Um, we don't just literally draw things from the ear. What is your process like? And like what inspires you to write? Like, what are some of the things that you like to write about? Because I know a lot of the songs that I hear are based on love and things of that nature. So, is that your persona? Is there a reason why you write about these particular topics?
Well, to be honest, I don't really have a reason because I just based off, of course, my experiences, things that I see around me, I write about, and yeah, some don't really have a specific to say, hey, this is what I want to write. I'm gonna stick to love. Yes, miss, I love it of a person, but then me rough on the side. So
Mhm.
if you forget rough up and if you come with that topic here, you're gonna get it. So it's like
Attitude.
me not gonna stick to one thing. It's just up to whatever I'm feeling. That's what come out.
How much of what you feel like the market wants um, inspires your writing? Like, I know a lot of people write because, they kind of gear it towards a certain audience. I mean, if you had to put yourself in any one particular genre, like what would it be?
Oh my god, yeah. So let me get vaccine because
No, I mean, no, I'm not saying. I mean, it's not a loaded question, you know. You know what I mean? Because you can simply look at me and tell me, say, yo, I'm kind of all over the place. Because I mean, your music it's reggae based, it's dancehall based, but it has that fusion of R&B, pop,
Yeah.
like it
Yeah.
has many elements. You know what I mean? So I guess the question is more like, what particular audience are you targeting when you're creating?
well, I really don't have a specific audience. So more so, I know that whenever I write a song, me no know. Me just always people always say, "Boy, you have an international sound, you have an international style." So just use it, incorporate with the dancehall or the reggae way I do, and it actually work.
Mhm.
So um I won't say that I'm not ranchy, but I'm not the one to actually come out and be like, everybody is different and everybody thing has a different base, and so what people preferences and like. So it's just, to me, it's just you as an artist have to find yourself and find what makes you you, and make people come towards that. You understand? You are pleasing the people, but you have to come with something different sometimes so people can actually look at the difference. Everybody can't be the same, definitely.
Mm. Right, cause that's the question I'm gonna ask you. Now your style is like you say you have an international style, but you want still have that reggae flavor in it. Now was that done purposely or was that just naturally in you?
It's naturally in me because, to be honest, I write my songs. So anything with your majority of stuff, of course, are stuff that you hear. It's actually me writing myself. So it's more so what I want to write. Of course, we have persons around us who will say, "Hey, so the line, yeah." Of course, we're a team. We're supposed to, cause me can't just work with that when me alone have to say.
Mhm.
So I have to work with my team and my manager, especially Chester Walker, you know him go already. So we're gonna say DJ, we're gonna style it this, so we're gonna do that, and that's what makes the magic.
Mhm.
So, well,
No, like you said, simple. The team make the dream work, you know.
so we know you're not born big, so you know what I mean, and like me said, without that necessarily being there, you know what I mean, it's not like you got this silver spoon with music where you can say, all right, see Sly Arabi, see them people here, see this, you know what I mean. So you basically, like you said, you had to stake your own claim within the business. So I mean, my question is, tell us a little more, get a little more intricately involved with how your journey went. Like, how did you start to align yourself with the right people until you ultimately came into where you are now, which seems to be a very good situation?
Well, to be honest, of course, music not easy, especially for a young female artist. It not easy. Um, what I try to do, what I'm currently doing right now, is I am not in a box, but I just stick to the evil that I know. And when I go surround, and it's not everybody you're supposed to surround yourself with, of course. You have to work with other people, but being how me stay is like, or how my things stay going up. It was like, of course, as you stated, no gold spoon. When I meet Sly and Robbie, it was like one time when we actually meet Rory them at their studio, and I meet Shireen Anderson. So it wasn't like I went there with my dad. I went there by myself along with Chester. So it was it was basically me and Chester working, and our team Alki Bulan working with Just No Cone, and that's it so far. And the journey, as I'm gonna tell you, from Magnum Kings and Queen, where I got a little exposure, where I performed on stage, and I got to be around people, and the local artist vibe already. So it's more so from insward this so till now. I'm just a try work towards it. Still not there, but may I go towards it.
It's so crazy because we had Snowcon on the show when he just dropped the standing fan rhythm, and we were playing some songs on the rhythm. I'm an artist as well, so me literally look at him and me say, yo, I feel my platform, so I suppose I can do whatever I want to do. So I go audition for the rhythm I write and so. And we put on the rhythm and my DJ and him did like what me do. And then we were like going to go back into the interview, and then he was like, no, you have to play the Kadijah. You know what I mean? Jaja. Hold on. We lost sight of you, but we're still hearing you.
I'm here,
I
man.
don't. Yeah, I don't know what happened to your camera a little while, but as long as you're there, that's good. Yeah, but as I was saying, he was adamant about me playing that song. You know what I mean? And we all know the history behind Cohen. You know what I mean? Cohen is a man who is stamped within the business. You know what I mean? As well as Chester. You know what I'm saying? It's a bit of a dream team that you have. You know what I mean? And it's like Hot 97, The Star, Magnum Kings and Queens. You appear to be making all the right moves. Even in the midst of everything that's happening in the world right now, and you seem to be steadfast and focused on the prize. You know what I'm saying? And that's a great thing.
Yeah, she nah miss a beat, man.
Hmm. You know,
Not
see.
missing a beat.
So as far as collaborations go, have you done any? Are you looking forward to doing any? And if so, is there anybody in particular who you would love to collab with?
Wow. Why am I not even know if I still say? I'm just being honest. It's not like say I don't think about doing collabs with people, of course. I don't really have nobody specific in me more so go with persons who me that say match my type of style and voice.
Mm-hmm.
Because a man can bother and have lyrics and of course and popularity, but at the same time, does theme voice match with DJ?
Mm-hmm.
And it just have to work. There's just have to be chemistry, and I believe in music. I believe in music have to make sense and have to connect. I mean
Mm-hmm.
connect when it connect with you and me. When it people out the road hear it, and they say tago day.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't really have no specific right now. You
Mm-hmm.
understand? So if me get offers, of course, and it come into play, I'm gonna put in the work.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. No, I mean that's noble. You know what I mean? Because sometimes people would jump up and they say, "Yeah, man, I love right there," and them probably all call out the artist name, and then like you say, when it come to the test, if it happen, the tune are really gone away. You know what I mean?
Sometimes, like you said, the energy not much.
Mhm.
You know, not much.
So I mean, there's nobody out there where you listen to or where you can say, "Yo, me know say if me and that person I do a song," you know what I mean? There's nobody like that where would I say, "Yo," because I mean, you obviously can't hear certain artists. You know your capabilities. You know your type of music where you do. You know what I mean? You don't see nobody out there where you would have said, like me personally, I feel like would have
Yeah,
want.
give me an artist and know you hear my voice. Give me an artist and think who that mesh with me car.
No, I mean, me hear your voice, and I mean, there's like, all right, if DJ wise, me would have say, me that like hear you with it, but I like hear you with all a Sean Paul. You know what I mean? Like, cause he's like 10 out of he's like 10 out of 10 when it comes to
Right.
like.
International
Yeah,
level
man. Yeah,
IQ.
like 10 out of 10 when it comes to collabing with female artists. I mean, from the Sasha to the whole heap of foreign artists, then when me hear him do him thing with, you know what I mean? And I feel like with you having that international appeal
Yeah, your style would have fit him
between
style. Yeah,
between
man.
between you, I mean, between him and with us a Shaggy. Me not hear you, me don't know if your mic mute. Yeah, your mic mute.
Yeah, hear me now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
You might tell hear this something there because unfortunately the phone are dead.
Oh, it I did. It I did. It I did.
Well, and let
Jaja.
me I try put it on charge. My apologies, guys. It's me up on the road and the
Mm-hmm.
phone never get for charge, and then how iPhone stay. Me
Mm-hmm.
can try and something at the same time. You hear me now?
Yeah,
Yeah,
man. I
man.
hear you, man. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, hear me?
Yes.
No, I was saying, for that international appeal that you have, me that say a Shaggy or a Sean Paul.
Shaggy or Sean Paul. I
Mm-hmm.
love Shaggy voice.
Mm-hmm.
It
Yeah,
just
man.
sounds like true the like a little bit of the heart of dancer. Or
Yeah, man.
it's like him just I don't know. I'm for the person that may have this like bad dancehall voice.
Right.
You
And
know.
the two of them are proven hit makers. You know what I mean? And like I said, they have done various combinations with female artists that have went skyway, you know what I mean? And like me say, with you having that type of appeal, me definitely can see you I do something with one of them people. You know what I mean? That, I would have liked for hear, how that would have turn out. You know?
Boy, speak it in the bean.
Exactly. That's what it's all about,
Words are powerful,
Yeah, man, that's what it's all
Yes.
about. You know what I mean? And like me say, you're there around some very influential people. So, and the world on the same place. So it's just literally, a chance encounter where Mike can make something like that transpire. You know what I say?
Hmm.
Exactly. Yeah, man. So what were some of the struggles that you faced upon your journey?
Struggles that I faced. Um, Not only financial, not only mental, but also physical. Um, I've did an interview before the first time when it actually did occur. It was with IRFM. They wanted to speak with me on behalf of what they have heard that happened to me. No, this is the first. This will be the first interview that I actually spoke. That I'm actually gonna speak about it. It was a fact that last year in October, I actually my house got like shoot up and stuff.
Oh wow.
So one thing with me, may I be honest, I understand so it's an interview and one per person listening. But one thing with me, I'm gonna always be real and gonna always be me. I'm gonna go pretty and composed and nothing. The struggles is real regarding to music, and not only the struggles is real, the things that you go through in life is real. And until when you live it and then we know it for yourself. Last year to this year has been tremendously hard for me. I lost someone. I was affected because of gun violence. I could have lost my life and could be here talking to you guys right now. So, and the back and forth, having to move, having to feel scared, having to feel anxiety, it's it's really a burden, and as like well, it's really affecting somewhat my mental health regarding to focusing on like music. And I mean, it does influence me to go even harder, but I have times when I remember the first two shots that was fired through my door, and I was standing right there, and I had to drop right on my belly. So at the end of the day, I'm sorry, but it's just the truth.
No man, no,
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 man,
there's nothing
no.
there's nothing to be sorry about.
We're just glad that,
The-
you dare talk to it and can share your story.
I mean, first and foremost, for you to feel that comfortable to disclose that to us is I mean, you could have been anywhere in the world and shared this with anybody who, but we feel some type of it is our duty to if this is you needed to get this out. You know what I mean? And that's a part of, like, just like a car of an exhaust system. You
Yeah.
can't retain certain things. When you eat, you have to dispose of where you eat. You know what I mean? When you can't, if you're full of water, a cup of water too much, it have to run over. Them say the straw will broke the camel's back. So it's like obviously a reason why you chose to disclose this. No, it wasn't planned. We didn't ask for it. You know what I mean? But it was supposed to happen like this. So
Yeah,
there's
man.
Yeah.
nothing to apologize about. And
And we appreciate, love the fact that you feel comfortable talking to us and expressing yourself
and,
and
and,
what you're going through.
and not only that, because that's a part of the mental aspect of healing,
Hmm.
because when you try to deal with these things on your own, you know what I mean, like, you have to understand, brother, therapy is more than just you pay if you go lie down on a couch and a man chat to you. Therapy can be music. Therapy is just the opportunity to release, and everybody releases in a manner which is conducive with them feeling better.
Yes.
If you get what me I
And
say, you
and
know what I
and
mean?
you know, not only that, just she expressing she don't know who she's helping just by doing that.
Exactly, exactly,
You know?
exactly. I had an identical show, big up Cerilia anyway you're there. Me ask her the question, me don't know where it come from, but she proceeded to tell us how she was molested almost her whole entire childhood by people who she
She trusted.
trusted, all of them family members. You know what I mean? And we never asked that.
Hmm.
So I mean, we're glad that you're still here among the living. Um,
Yep.
we're deeply sorry for your loss, and we extend, our condolences to that. We pray for your continued safety. You know what I mean? I hope that this is the end of it. You know what I mean? Why? I
Well,
mean,
like she said,
mm-hmm,
use that to go harder.
mm-hmm.
You know? There's no other way but go hard.
Yeah,
Cause you
yeah,
have it.
yeah, man, yeah,
Just
man.
keep striding.
I mean,
Keep going.
and like I said, for you to be able to conduct an interview, to still do music, to present yourself in a manner in which you do, if you did not mention what you just mentioned, we would have not even had an inkling of understanding what you had to
Yeah, your
endure over
struggles.
the past year.
Hmm. That's what them say. No one knows my struggles.
Hmm. Yeah,
Yeah,
man. Yeah, man. So
for
I
real.
mean, you know, like Mister, we are gonna send up a prayer for you. We are gonna continue to support you in the best way that we can, not only from a musical standpoint, but whatever we can do. You know what I mean, from our vantage point of the world. You know what I mean, to ease any of the stress you're under. You know what I mean, and that we're there for, cause this platform is is a spiritual journey for everybody we forward upon it. You know. Yeah, man. Man, I say. So I mean, yeah, man, real talk, man. Truth. Somebody said big up. It is a real true survivor. You know what I mean? And true survivor is an understatement. Trust me.
Yeah,
Hello.
man. Yes, I'm
Hmm.
here. Are you guys able to hear me?
Yeah, man. Hmm.
I mean,
Yeah.
as I'm say, it was something that, as I said, happened, and it's still not easing up totally, but at the same time, we just have to go on. We just have to just continue to live. We just have to continue to just go towards whatever we have, because of course times gone by when I just said, okay, I'm just gonna quit, going
Yeah.
to church or go do something else, or
Mm.
and then something. But we just remember when, like, my mom would always, I remember the struggles and the things and everything where I go through. I'm say, listen, I have to buy like the house, I have to, there's just so many things that I have to do. So we just have to just hold it and just go
Yeah.
through.
Yeah. Yeah. Um. What would you say was Kadijah's, within the scope of music, one of your proudest moments?
Mm, I'm trying to remember. Okay. Um, one of my proudest moments. Well, I have it's two correspondents. One, my song went number one in some parts in Australia, and which is the same I can,
Hmm.
which, yeah, and big up DJ Rags in Australia. He
Big up
promoted
DJ
it.
Rags.
He
Down
put it
under.
up on him platform.
Yeah.
Yeah. And DJ Rag said, listen, I have to put Kadijah on the list of all of these international artists. And of course, we had persons here, we have promoted, we have to get people for vote. So we really appreciate each and every person who actually voted for my song, called Him Don't Know Me. And the
Mm.
people out here who put it up, and Chester Walker will work hard to actually promote it. So we do appreciate it. So the song did number one. So DJ Rags, I don't know if you're tuning, but me still want the plaque. And remember that we have
Miss Attitude want her plaque.
so big up for yourself, and I can't wait for do some shows and so forth back again, hopefully. Um, and yes, when we get for travel because of my music, we appreciate it. I know say it a go in our ears and it go in it. For go so big up to Chester Walker for that same way. The love is same way real, even though the struggles seem so hard, and we have times when we feel like it's hard, but it is what it is. We're not gonna lie to no.
Mm,
So
mm, mm,
yes,
mm.
I'm saying nothing good no come easy, you know.
Yeah, man. If
yeah,
you want
Yeah,
good,
man. I tell you.
if you want good, your nose have to run, so you have to keep a box of tissue upon deck, and just best it there.
So when you get a little struggle, nobody worry, just keep fighting and just say, oh, nah, stop me.
no, I
And
have a
me I
story
get
for telling you.
There's no testimony without test, and there's no
Yes,
message, without mess. So you know what I mean. It seems you have been tested. You have been through the mess, still going through the mess. But the key words in all of that is whenever you go through something, you're not engulfed by it. You're not stagnant tonight. You continue for progress. You know what I mean. Going through is a verb, is an active word. So you're going through it. So ultimately you're going through it in the hopes that you will ultimately get through it. I think her phone may have died.
yeah. Are you guys able
Oh,
to hear me? It must have
yeah,
put
yeah,
the phone again.
yeah, 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 we?
Yeah, man, I'm able to hear you guys now.
Okay,
I just took out my unplugging the phone at the same time while using the headset.
okay. No, no,
Why?
did you hear what I was saying? I said whenever you're going through something, it's basically you're going through it. It's an active word. So you go through things in the hopes that you ultimately will get through things.
Yeah.
But if you succumb to things, then you become stagnant, or you make them overcome you. You know what I mean? And the problems that you face in life are they don't define you. How you overcome them and how you react to them is what defines you. And you just showed us a thing or few about your character to be able to still carry on and actually be here with us right now. You know what I mean? After all you've been through this past year.
Yeah.
That speaks volumes of who you are, as an artist. And
Yeah, because she did say at one point she thought about giving up or going into the church and doing
mhm,
something else, but you didn't, and and
exactly,
and and that's very strong character.
exactly.
So keep it up,
Yeah, man,
keep
keep
it up,
going, man, keep
keep it
going,
up.
man, keep going, keep going. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I heard you say something about mommy, and obviously she's really important to you, very instrumental. Um, on a personal level, I hear you speak very highly of Chester Walker. You know what I mean? Almost every other sentence, when you say anything pertaining to your music career, you know what I mean? You speak very highly of him. Um, and I know I heard you make mention of a house and some other endeavors and things, aspirations that you have. Um, when you walk away from this music, or when it's all said and done, what do you hope to acquire from it? It doesn't necessarily have to be materialistic. Um, it could be just along the lines of just simply making your mark. What do you hope to acquire from all of the efforts that you continue to put forth, even in the midst of all of this adversity that you face and continue to face?
Okay, what I want to accomplish. For one, I love music. I love hearing myself. I love writing. If me hear a music, me ready and love the beat and everything. And what I look to accomplish, to be honest with you, It's just where the house come in is a peace of mind and the peace to have to actually help my family. Yeah, so the struggles that motivate me. Some people ask me where, like, will ask me where you find like for a song, what motivates you. It's just the struggles in life motivate me. Things that I see around me that I don't want. Things that are around me that I want to change. Things that are around me that it's not for me. I deserve better. I can be better. I can get better. So it's more so just everything. So it's just me wanting to come in and run down, run down music for some year run for go be the biggest thing and for the hypest thing. If you should be, you will be. Nothing on this face of this earth can stop nobody if you for be the biggest thing. At the end of the day, it's just you have to believe in yourself and push towards it and have a goal. Sometimes we put ourselves or our heart above things when we should not. Because life is more about not just what we see, but what we actually have.
Real talk.
Love that. Love that.
Real talk,
Yeah,
real
man.
talk. You know what I mean? One of the reasons why I really love that platform, it's very informative. You know what I mean? And the privilege, the advantage that we have is that once this goes up, it's there forever. You know what I mean? So we could be here with just the three of us talking right now, but eventually this is gonna get to somebody's ears who needs to hear it. You know what I mean? And that's what it's inspires me to continuously do this every day. I mean, I watch the numbers, you know what I mean? I mean, I watch, you know what I mean, because I know that the seed I plant, and me I know one of them man there, me I know one of them farmer the way I go sit down and sow the seed and watch it grow. Me I go continue to plant more things, you know what I mean, and then eventually me reap when me plant, or somebody who is worthy of it will reap the benefit of the seed that we planted. You know what I mean? And that's what this platform is all about. You know what I'm saying?
And it goes right back to you, Kadijah. Just go on do your hard work, because your hard work will pay off.
Yeah, man, definitely,
You see me?
definitely. Like you said, speak it into existence. Work hard. You know what I mean, and just continue to do what you did do. You know what I mean, and obviously, number one, by any radio station is a milestone. You know what I mean, and when you're talking about plaques and things of that nature, when you're talking about reaching a whole body of people who have never seen you, who don't have any obligation to vote for you or put you in a number one spot, that already shows you what you're fully capable of once you apply yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah, man. So, I mean, well, I'm not telling what is one of your favorite songs to sing? One of your songs that you done, or just any song that you love to sing. Like, what's one of your favorite, personal favorites?
Boy, oh boy. What is I'm trying to think what is my favorite. I love I Can because it's something that me write where me just as you say, you never know me I speak. Actually they speak Spanish another one there.
Me dey forgot to ask you about that. What you there say?
I, s- I said it was Spanish, so I just changed some few words of it in Spanish and I said my apologies. I said podemos mover montaña, which means that we can move mountain.
Wow.
Loremos mover montaña, which means that we will move mountains.
Wow. Wow.
So, hold on. You taught yourself Spanish? How the Spanish come out?
Boy, I was in high school, feel like Spanish words, Buenos Dias here and there, but
Yeah, listen me. The only thing I know was in
the
sixth
only
grade.
thank you.
The only thing I know was in sixth grade. My teacher said, I mean, even know me I say it right, so no offense to any of the Hispanic people them out there. who for years this I go reach, but all me remember is una lemonade por favor. And I know that means one lemonade, please. And that always stuck in my mind. And every Spanish person will me ever meet in my life, every Spanish person will me ever meet in my
Yes.
life, me always walk up to them and me say, una lemonade por favor.
So hold on. All those míos.
Janua.
You don't know that one there?
So, so me know me will
Me know
never,
Kadijah know that one.
me know me will never thirsty. As if me the wrong Spanish person. Me know how to ask for some lemonade.
Lord, let's just get some truth.
So, I mean, we reach a part in the show where, we want to break the monotony, You know what I mean? We reach a part in the show when the artists are really escaping. You know what I mean? But at the same time, if
Which
you're
part?
feeling that part is a part where we call a live dub plate segment. You know what I mean?
Eh.
So, any one of your song them it no matter. You know what I mean? As long as you can incorporate overall settings in it, we would appreciate love that so we can have it for add it to our intro at some point and keep you relevant in our way we are do as well. So it's basically a soundbite of you singing a dub plate for overall settings.
Ciao.
See attitude that come out there now.
Wait, say, I easy 1-3 that, right? I don't know nothing that for them.
Yeah. Alright.
Ready when you're ready.
Say I know. Podcast about him bragging. Tell him friend about him have it. When girl nature calling. My youth a thing whack. You thing whack. Chop. So me change the mood and me take it outside. You not hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Loud and clear. Loud and clear. We just wait for your name call.
Our podcast settings. So me change the mood and me take it outside. Me and him just jumping at the ride. When we are cruising stop by the riverside, me say everything cool and everything nice. Podcast settings. In my bonus with me a drink am outside. Me say the reason feels so nice. And the place and the vibe so right. Me say tonight my must win the prize. When time I'm ready for the ride.
Jaja, coming like our phone dead. But people, yo, sharp man, me no know how we do it, brother. You know what I mean? Like, we, bring these things. That's something I tell us, my youth. We supposed to do this. Like every single week, like me say, a day like today with in I park and I do it thing. And I think people take lightly how instrumental we are in each other's existence. Because what happened tonight was not planned, it was not staged. And it was just something that she needed to say.
But she was so comfortable in saying it.
Yeah, man.
That's the key.
Yeah.
We not do interview with reason. And we are all a reason and
exactly.
she does a whole back a reason and I express herself with some things that she got you,
So when me I go tell people say a lot of times when you see somebody get up and do something crazy, think about what was said to that person or how it was said to that person to trigger them to that point there. When probably, because usually, when somebody acts out, just think about it, from a very embryonic state, when a pitney in mother belly, in spin, in kick, in do all the way for a purpose. When him born into the world, him cry. You might don't know where him want, but you know once him cry, him want something.
The reason why.
So when people act out, when people do things where you might perceive to be abnormal or crazy, it is up to you and your appointed duty to at least take a second or two just figure out what you could have do to eliminate a tragedy or a disaster. We have to take a role in each other life more serious. Because when we say everybody with upon earth right now is instrumental to each other's existence, that means to say you and your perception of something or how you address an issue can affect somebody with even born yet. When somebody attack, nobody shun them. If you see a pitney and move a certain way, nobody just say, oh, I'm poor, I go sit down or go move for yes, sir. You know, we have a tendency not to be as receptive to that. You know, when we see somebody where when act according to how them act. But you know, shows like tonight let you know how instrumental we are in each other's existence. For real.
Man.
Yeah, man. So don't take.
Just like me say, our little testimony, you never know who
Yeah,
that
man.
might help.
Yeah,
or
man.
is helping.
Don't take that role lightly. Yeah, man.
You
Don't take that role lightly, man. You know what I'm saying? And that I really want to say to the item still. Big up Chester Walker. Big up the management team. Big up, you know, I think it's very large records are very well on it.
Huge records.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Big up the whole team. You know what I mean? Big up Father Cohen. Big up everybody making a contribution to this young lady's career. If it's your first time here, you're already on the channel, please just press the subscribe button, press the notification bell. We will be bringing more artists like this to you. We kind of ended this abruptly, so there's a good chance that she'll be back over here. You know what I mean? If not tonight, in the future, because she's going to continue to release music, which to me have to take my hat off to her for that, because for the type of year where she just have, losing someone violently,
and almost losing her
and
life.
almost losing her own life, and to still persevere and continue through that, you have to really rate and respect her.
Strong character.
Yeah,
So,
man.
yeah, man. So even that right there, so you know, people can look on and say, wow, she got through that and still I go hard.
Yeah, man.
So why I can't do the same?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah?
You know?
Yeah.
So let me say, support the artist. Go over to our social media so that you see the name Kadijah with 2 H at the end. You know what I mean? From your Google or the whole other thing, them are gonna come up. I Can, you know what I mean, is the song that went #1 in Australia. You know what I mean? On the other side, ladies and gentlemen, we have the veteran Mackie Conscious forward to the platform. That show gets underway in about 20 minutes. Big up Chester Walker for making it possible. Big up all of the people, you know what I mean? Kadijah. We meet again and just continue to do what you do, mama, for real.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? Continue to do what you do and rate and respect you for the effort where you put forth. Overall Settings, the podcast that differs, will be back on the air in 20 minutes with Mackie Conscious. But remember, ladies and gentlemen, don't take your role in each other's existence lightly. And always prepare for what is to come.
I'm used to hearing it's a matter of time before anything I'm up before it's sure to be mine. And I do believe it and no heart get to receive it as I keep these words in my mind each and every time. Just prepare for it. Just prepare for it. Who knows it could happen tonight and it could happen to knows, but who really knows? Who knows, but who really knows? Death sneaks upon you like a thief in the night. Since we're not sure if it's a robber, we gotta live right, though we might get distracted by the things that are sight. We can't go blindly when we enter the light. Before we enter the light, just prepare for it. Just prepare for it. Who knows it could happen tonight and it could happen to knows, but who really knows? Who knows, but who really knows?